Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna be looking at another makeup diary style video. So I'm gonna show you like 6 to 7 looks um, from my whole week and share with you what I wore and just kind of, it's gonna be like a compilation of makeup looks. So I hope you're gonna enjoy that. This is my second time doing this video, and as I'm filming this, I haven't released the first makeup diary. I'm gonna be doing that in a couple of hours, so I have no clue how it went and if you like that, but yeah, hopefully you'll like this one. And let's just get back and let's just go into what I have on. So I kind of wanted to do a blue eyeshadow look, as you can see, and I used my Unearthly palette because I'm still kind of testing the All I Ever Wanted palette, and I have the Spring Magic palette by Unearthly in my August Shop My Stash, which it is still August for me today. So I wanted to use the blue mattes from the Spring Magic palette, and I actually also use the shimmers. So I have all the three mattes throughout my crease, and then I have the Rainfall kind of in the middle of my lid, the shade Clouds in the inner corner. Then I'm wearing the All I Ever Wanted, All I Ever Wanted palette by Unearthly, and I used the shade Siren in the outer part, and then the shade Angel in the inner part of the lid. I used the Wet n Wild primer. It's the Mega Last primer to apply the shades, and I have the NYX glitter primer underneath the shimmers. I have this really old Essence eyeliner pencil. This is the white one, and as you can see, mine is super tiny. And yeah, I think I'm gonna use it only for this year, and then I'm gonna throw it away because I don't use white all that often, and I still have my Oden's Eye one as well. Then I have the Rimmel Thrill Seeker mascara, and this one is the waterproof version. I've had the original version last year, and I really like that one, so I decided to buy the waterproof version. Then brows, I have this Essence Eyebrow Designer pencil. It also has like a little brush at the end, and this one is in the shade Blonde 04. I also have from Essence this Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and this one is in the shade Chocolatey Brows. It's the number 5. Then I have this Maybelline Superstay Concealer. Mine is in the shade 10. I love this one so much. Then blush and highlighter. So for blush, I have the Spring Magic blushes from Unearthly, and I used it's kind of like a blush palette, and I used the shade Familiar, this like pinkish purpley, very cool tone one. But I feel like this one looks really nice on me. It's not super pigmented, so I feel like it stretches over a lot of different skin tones and skin depth as well. And then I have this Electrum Cosmetics highlighter. It's the Daydreamer highlighter palette. Again, it's in my Shop My Stash for this month, so I just wanted to get some uses in those products before the month ends. And which shade did I use? I used the shade Dream Chaser. It's kind of like a bluish type of finish. I don't know if you can see that. And I think tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna wear to work, but after work, I definitely want to film my Unearthly palette bingo, because you kind of voted for me to use Unearthly as a brand to do that. And I'm just gonna do some like random number generator and, use a couple of shades from my Unearthly collection to create a Get Ready With Me. So by the time you're watching this, it's either the last video that's up on my channel, or it's gonna be coming after this video. So we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. And here's kind of like more of a close-up. So it's kind of late in the day and the light isn't the best. But I love these shades. No creasing, as always. Like, I am so impressed with Unearthly shimmers. There is absolutely nothing wrong with them and they don't crease at all. And they look so beautiful, especially the All I Ever Wanted palette. Like, it is so pretty. It is so beautiful. I love the shimmers. I'm just so glad that I bought her. She's so great. So that's for this look, and I think that's everything for today. Hi guys, so for today's look, I've mixed my two Unearthly palettes. So I have the Spring Magic palette and the All I Ever Wanted palette. From the Spring Magic, I used the shade Flourish, kind of towards the all around the crease, Clove in the outer corner, Full Moon in the inner corner, and then I have the shade Warm, kind of like in the beginning of the lid. From the All I Ever Wanted, I used the shade Witch's Brew all around my lid, and I think I also used this shade on my lower lash line. I'm not completely sure which one I used on the lower lash line, but it looks like it's this shade. And then I also have the shade Afterlife in the outer part of the lid. And it is so beautiful, so shifty, so sparkly. I've already worn this look for 12 hours. I think it's 12 hours now, and it's beautiful. Here you can see the shift. It's kind of like a pink to green. And yeah, I really love this palette. I'm gonna have to have some time to use the reds again because I don't really wear them very often. And also I'm working every single day, except weekends. I think I'm gonna have 3 weekends, but otherwise, like, I work every day, and red is one of those colors that I don't know if I should wear on a daily basis because first of all, I don't love it too much on me, and also I'm a teacher, so you know, there's just certain things that I don't know if are really appropriate. There are a lot of things I'm willing to try, but some I'm just kind of not really up for. For the brows, I have the same thing, so let me actually find it. For the first time, I've traveled with the Appa bag. Well, second time technically, because I used it to take the things with me to my dorm, and now today I'm back at my parents' house for the weekend. So yeah, I have my Appa bag. I'm so happy with that one. I have the same brow products as always, so both are from Essence. It's the Essence Eyebrow Designer pencil in the shade Blonde. I have so little of it and I have to sharpen it. Like, it goes really fast, but I also really like her and it's super quick. And also Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in the shade 5 Chocolatey Brows. And I think it's a nice gel and it lasts pretty long, and I've had it for a while, like the packaging, and it still stays, so I think it's pretty nice. I have the Thrill Seeker mascara. I don't really change my mascaras, I only like use one. I use one and then when I use it up, I'll change it, and I don't really go back and forth. With mascaras, I'm scared of eye infection. I have the NYX Glitter Primer and the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer that I left at my dorm. I'm also wearing the Maybelline Superstay Concealer as yesterday. Or did I wear it yesterday? I'm not completely sure, but I have the Superstay Concealer on. I think I have it in the shade 10. And again, it's at my dorm. I haven't brought it with me. And do I have anything else on my face? Yes, I have the Revolution Streamline eyeliner in the shade Hot Pink. It's actually a pretty nice pink. I do like this shade quite a bit. Where did I put my blushes? Oh wait, it's in the big palette. Anyways, Daydreamer palette from Electrum Cosmetics for the highlight. I know I've been wearing it all the time, but first of all, it's wonderful, and second of all, it's in my Shop My Stash, so I just really want to use it. And I have every single highlighter I could possibly need in this. And which one did I use today? Oh, this one doesn't have mirror. I am like 97% sure that it's the Head in the Clouds. Yeah, it's the Head in the Clouds. It's like one of the most neutrally ones. And I love this one. And for the blush, I have the Spring Magic blush palette again. Let me get the big palette that I put that in. Also, tomorrow for me, by the time you're watching this, it might already be on my channel, but for me tomorrow, I am filming my Unearthly palette bingo, so I'll use every single eyeshadow palette from Unearthly that I have. And I will pick, I think, 2 shades from each palette using the random number generator, and I will create a look with that. And while I'm speaking about that, I have this huge magnetic palette from Unearthly, and I've used this blush shade. Let me actually take it out of the palette. So I've used this blush shade called Incantation. I actually use it, it's one of my most used blushes from that collection, or from that palette, as a blush. And I was kind of thinking, taking all of these out and filling them with every single shade from my Unearthly collection. And swatching every single Unearthly eyeshadow that I have. It would be from the All I Ever Wanted palette, Spring Magic, Fall Magic, and Devour. I don't think I have anything else from them. So I was kind of thinking that I could just put it all here and do a swatch party video, just focusing on one brand. I was kind of thinking, because we pretty much already did all the colors. I have to film my swatching all my red eyeshadows in my collection. That's coming up as well. I'll probably swatch it next week, so the weekend that you're watching this probably. But I was kind of thinking that then I could move for from color to brand, and yeah, I just kind of thought that we could start with Unearthly, since it's a very popular brand, and I've been super happy with them for a while now. So let me know if you would like a video like that, but I genuinely really want to do that, especially since I have the magnetic palette from them. And yeah, I think it could be cute. Am I right? Am I right? So yeah, that's just like a little general info slash question. Let me know if you would like that. Obviously I'll, like, if you're not gonna want that, I'm not gonna film that, but I would kind of really want to do that, and I think it would be fun. And we could even like reorganize the eyeshadows and like kind of try to maybe like improve the palettes, or like see maybe if I have any similar shades. I know that I kind of compared the shades in the All I Ever Wanted palette with the rest of the collection, but I haven't done that with the other palettes, so maybe we'll find some dupes or some similarities that way. So definitely let me know if you would like that, and let's jump into the next look. Hi guys, so today I am wearing the Fuji 5 like palette from Nomad for the first time. This is my first look in my review video. I absolutely love these shades, like look at that. Isn't this just the most beautiful palette in the world? Like this color story is so pretty. So I have the Nomad palette. I used the shade Koyo in the beginning of my crease, then Yellow Popular on the lower part underneath the yellow to kind of blend it with the bluish green, which is this shade called Fujigoko, sorry. And then for shimmers I have the Kawaguchiko at the end, and Golden Ginkgo in the beginning of the lid and also in my inner corner. Then as a primer, I have the Beauty Bay primer as usual for me, and the NYX glitter primer. I have the Udens Eye Somana gel liner in the shade 03. It's this yellowy one. On my lips, I have this Catrice lip tint called So Apricot. And yeah, it's just like orangey. I didn't know what color to wear today. I have itty bitty bit of this Essence Baby Got Bronze bronzer in the shade Cinnamon Spice. Rimmel Kind and Free concealer in the shade Fair. Still haven't been able to use it up. Then I have the Wonder Volume Thrill Seeker from Rimmel. Then as a blush, I have the She Glam Sweet Cheeks Blush Trio in the shade, or in the version Private Cabana. And I'm using the lightest shade. And then Electrum Cosmetics Daydreamer palette. I know I use this one all the time, but it's just my favorite. And I use the shade Manifest. It's kind of like a greenish shade. I don't know, I just wanted to use this one. There was no rhyme or reason for that, I just really wanted. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. Let me try to show you a little bit more of a close-up look. There's like itty bitty bit of grease, but that's, you know, that happens. But yeah, love this one so much. It's so beautiful. Okay, so for the second look with the Fuji 5 Lights palette, I used all the blue shades from this palette. So I have these three mattes, this one in the inner part, this one as the main shade, and then this one in the outer corner. Then I have Kawaguchiko in the first half of the lid, Yamanakako, yes, in the outer part, and Diamond Fuji in the inner corner. I have the Udens Eye Somana gel liner in 07. It's very like beautiful baby blue. And then I only have the Thrill Seeker mascara as before, the Rimmel Kind and Free concealer, and I've used the Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer again and the NYX glitter primer. And then brows are the same, it's the Essence brow pencil and brow gel. So here's a close-up. I think it's really beautiful. Yesterday I experienced itty bitty bit of creasing with the shimmers, but just in the, I think you can see it here, like if I don't fully stretch my eye, I have that little crease right above my eyelashes. So in that place it was kind of creasy, but I don't know, it's just like a normal place for me to get creases. If it would be like all over the lid, I would have problem with it, but this is the area that I get regular creasing, and there's only a few brands that I don't have problem with in that area. So okay, so today is my third look with the Nomad Cosmetics Fuji 5 Lick palette. I've used the burnished beach kind of at the beginning of the lid. Then I have burning bush kind of throughout the rest of the crease, and then Momiji, I think, as the deepest shade in the outer corner. And I used a little bit of the shade Yellow Popular to kind of like soften the brow bone. And then as the lid shade, when it comes to shimmers, I have the Fiery Maple towards the second half, and then Pampas Grass in the beginning. And I'm gonna say that this pinky shade kind of surprised me because it is very jelly-like. It's the most jelly-like shade from the whole palette. Especially when I was watching it, I noticed that it's really jelly, and I think it's gonna crease a bit. Like, I obviously don't know how the wear time of this one will be, but yeah, I think this one is gonna be the most complicated one for me. So I used the Beauty Bay primer, and I haven't used any glitter primer. I just used a setting spray to use the shimmer shades. I have the same brow products as always. For a liner, I use the Uden's Eye Soul Manager liner in the shade 2. It's this orangey one. I have the Thrill Seeker mascara, again, a Rimmel Kind and Free concealer, again. And then I have the NYX and Fade highlighter. And I'm using the pink side. And as a blush, I have the Menagerie Arterine blush in the shade Goji. It's a very beautiful blush. So this is kind of how the whole look turned out. Hi guys, so today I'm wearing the Paleo palette again by Cleonat, and I kind of used her with my Elements of Evil from Sugar Drizzle. So I kind of used the shade Magma as kind of like the beginning of the crease shade. Then I have Tectonic in the outer part of the crease. And then I have Epoch in the beginning of the lid. Not fully like inner corner, but just like the beginning third, I guess. And it looks amazing. And then from the Sugar Drizzle, I have Rotten Pumpkins as like the main crease shade in the outer part. Then I have Elixir of Life as kind of like the main shimmer shade, and then Goblin Snot in the inner corner. I've been wearing this look for like 12 hours, I think, and I don't know how well you can see that, but there's no creasing, no nothing. The only thing that creased a bit is my concealer over here, but that's it. So I am so happy with this look. And for the rest of my face, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Concealer, eyeshadow primer, sorry. Then the NYX Glitter Primer. I have Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Peach Fuzz. It's this one. Because I have orange liner from Revolution, but I just kind of felt like it would be a little bit too much. And this is first day of school, and I'm a head teacher, and you know I had to like greet my class and everything. So I didn't want it to go too strong with the makeup today, and also I had to wake up at like 5, so definitely wasn't feeling like doing anything too complicated. Then I have the Rimmel Thrill Seeker Waterproof Mascara. Concealer is the Maybelline Superstay in the shade 10. I love this one. I haven't used it the whole summer pretty much, and now that I'm back here, I realized how much I like this product. Then brows are always the same, so it's the Essence one, what is it called? Eyebrow Designer and Make Me Brow Gel. Then blush, I wanted to do like a really warm blushy moment, and I've actually used self tanner drops like 2 days ago, and I find that like after 2 days the tan is the most out there, at least for me. So I just wanted like a really warm blushy look, and I have this blush from Menagerie. This is the shade Goji. I never know. It's the Arthur blush. It's beautiful, and I just wanted to wear that one. Highlighter is the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter, the pearlized one, and it's the highly wasted shade. I think I could create a pan soon, so that would be fun. And on my lips, I'm wearing the Uden's Eye with Tina the Shine lip gloss in the shade Endurance. So this one is one of the Legendary Diversa collection. And I think that's everything I have on. So yeah, I love this look. I think it's so fun and so cool. Hey guys, so today I kind of experimented with some of my Shop My Stash palettes, and I created this purpley look that I love, by the way. So um, for the main part, or kind of like to build this look, I used my Cosmic Brushes Muse palette. I love this one. I used the purpley shade, so I have Sweet Pea. It's kind of like the main crease shade. And then Fig in the outer corner. And I also used the shade Whisper as kind of like my outer shimmer shade. And then on my lids, I use kind of mainly for the shimmers. I use the Avatar: The Last Airbender palette from Electrum, and this is the Air palette. So I have Giazzo, this one, beautiful, kind of like a very sparkly purple duochrome that goes to this like kind of greenish brown and on the rest of the lid. And then the shade Ang in the inner corner, just such a beautiful bright inner corner that I love. And then also the shade Yip Yip on my lower lash line, or like under the eye. And this one, I wish I would have switched it with the shade Giotto, because this one is such a beautiful kind of, I don't know even how to describe this, like almost holochromy shade. It's just so sparkly, and it has all these different specks in it, and it's just really beautiful. I have absolutely no creasing. I don't know if you can see the close-up, but like there's no creasing at all. And I've worn this look for, I don't know, like 12 hours. But yeah, these shimmers from Little, the longevity is just out of this world. So I love that. For the rest of the look, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last eyeshadow primer again, and NYX glitter primer. This is pretty much the same thing. I don't have anything else here with me, so every single time you see this background, that's what I'm using. Then the same two brow products. I don't really change this up. I don't have anything else for my brows anyways. Or maybe like one gel somewhere, but that's pretty much it. Then I have I think they're called the cream gel liners from Colourpop, and this one is in the shade Amethyst. Mine is kind of like older, and I can't read the what's on the packaging. Then I have the Rimmel Thrill Seeker mascara, as always. Like, it's just, again, using only one mascara at a time. The Maybelline Superstay concealer in the shade 10. On my lips, I had the Maybelline Superstay Vanilla Ink in the shade 105 Golden. I've had it since like, I don't know, 6:30 in the morning, and now it's like pretty faded, but it lasted all day at work. So I love these. Like, they are very long lasting. If you don't drink or eat immediately after putting them on, I like you let them sit on your lips for like an hour. They're gonna last like many hours, which I like it when I go to work, because it takes me almost an hour to get to work, so I know I'm not gonna be eating, and unless I get like, I don't know, dizzy, I'm not gonna be drinking either. So it's a perfect way to make sure that it like sets itself. And then on my face, I have two products from Colourpop. So I have the Colourpop Super Shock blush, the pearlized one. This one is in the shade Chiffon. Mine is getting close to new pan. I've already had a pan and I've repressed it, and now it's getting super close again. but I just love this one. It's just like a very natural, everyday blush that I really enjoy wearing. And it's in my project plan for this year. And then I have this highlighter. This one is Hippo. It's the Super Shock highlighter. I love this one. It's just such a beautiful purpley light highlighter. And I don't know how well you can see it in this light, but it's very believable. And it takes no time to put it on, so I can just slap it and not really care. So yeah, I really love today's looks. Like, it was so pretty, it lasted amazing, and yeah, I just love my all the new palettes that I've been trying lately. Like, I've been so happy with them. So that's for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.